Hey everybody, it's Ebony Joy again. I'm back for episode 3 of CocoLove Talking Sex. It's really good to see you guys. I'm happy to be back this week. I'm going to clear the space a little bit with some erotica incense. Y'all know how I do. I'll probably pick something else next time. All right, so today's topic of conversation is I gotta get this incense here. Hold on. Okay, today's topic of conversation is sex positions. Okay, so let's get something real clear. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like riding dick. I don't like it. It's not one of my favorite positions. It's not. It's just not one of my favorite positions. I know I'm not the only one that doesn't like it because it's like, well, I mean, it's exhausting. It's like I want to enjoy it, not be exhausted, period. But I feel like you do have to learn a little bit about, like you want to at least be able to offer it, you know what I mean? But maybe not go the long haul. But again, my opinion, okay? So like, wait, let's get a couple things clear. I'm not a doctor and I am not a professional. These are just my opinions and I'm just talking some things out, all right? So work with me or not work with me, whatever you want to do. There's language in these videos that are maybe not be the best thing, We're going to be talking about giving head, riding dick, cunnilingus, things like that. So if you don't like those type of things, you can move right along. It's all right. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe right down below so we can keep these conversations going. I will reply to any and everyone if I can. I'm going to do my best because I want you guys to kind of ride along on this journey with me. So, sex positions. There's lots of different sex positions, and I feel like I'm going to do a completely separate video on sex positions, like specifically, but we're just going to kind of talk about them. And I just happen to want to share the fact that everybody has a favorite, right? I think if you're sexually active and you've been active long enough and you've tried some different things, you have your favorite position for reasons. I don't, might be because that's the only way that you can have an orgasm in that particular position. Or you like that position before more of an emotional reason. I think the one position that is the most underrated and considered like boring is the missionary position, but I love it. I love the missionary position. Anytime anybody asks me what my favorite sex position is, I proudly say missionary because so much can happen during the missionary position. First of all, I think it's quite comfortable, which means you don't have to think. You don't have to worry about, like, when you ride dick and your thighs start burning and your knees start aching and your foot position is slipping because maybe at one point it was feeling real good, but then your thigh started shaking because you like, fuck, I'm losing steam, and he just want to lay there, which is fine. But I just want to say for the record that in missionary position, when a woman is laying there, she is still working. She's working her abs. She's having to hold her legs back. If the man not holding the legs back for her, she can easily come out of that position and be like, shit, I need to stretch. Like, she's stretching all her hamstrings, her quads, all of that is working. When a man is laying down, he just laying down in his dick hard. I don't know. But I know what I don't do is I don't particularly like riding dick. But anywho, so missionary. So you're laying there. He's on top. You get to look at him. There's eye contact. And see, when your relationship with the person that you're having sex with is real intimate, like on like a romantic, we in love, it's looking at your man or your woman or whoever, however you want to do it. I don't care however. being able to look at them in their eyes and see the energy that's coming out of them is orgasming by itself, right? Then the position, it just feels the best to me. I'd love to hear from other women who like missionary if they agree with me on this. It's something about the stroke, the way the dick is stroking that just works for me. So if it works for you, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Definitely like this and definitely subscribe because you'll be getting a video from me every week. And and I like choke. I like to be choked. So it's like I can see you choking me. I can see the look in your face, in your eyes. I can see, especially if he's got those hands that, like, as soon as he lay them on you, you just like, yes, it just it's so good, y'all. It's so good. So you can be choked, you can make eye contact, you can kiss. I don't know about y'all, but I love kissing. You don't have to be my man or my woman to make me feel like we gotta kiss. I mean, unless there's something wrong with your mouth and your teeth look weird, or I feel like your breath is gonna stink, and when I say teeth look weird, I don't mean like a little crooked, or like, I'm talking like when you open your mouth and it's like spots on your teeth. And like, I can see that you haven't been to the dentist in teeth Sundays, and you got like maybe white stuff on your tongue, like you don't brush your tongue when you brush your teeth, like that will make me immediately be like, oh, never mind, I'm sorry, we can't kiss. And I've had partners where the sex was fine, but there was never any kissing because and if you smoke cigarettes, I'll give you one chance. And if your breath tastes like cigarettes, you will never kiss me again, ever, because that shit is disgusting. But everybody who smokes cigarettes does not have smoker's breath, and their mouth doesn't taste like cigarettes. So, or, an ashtray. So there's that. Kissing, eye contact, choking, hugging. Like, he can lay down on you and you can wrap your arms around him and you can wrap your legs around him and he can just go for it. And then you can hear him whispering in your ear, or you can whisper in his ear. It's just so much that can happen in missionary. It's like you miss everything when you hitting it from the back. You missing everything. You can't see nothing. I mean, you can look over your shoulder and everything, but you still missing everything. So missionary is my favorite. My second favorite position is, now this one, so when you land on your stomach, the woman is laying on her stomach and completely flat on her stomach, and he's hitting it from the back like that. I have no idea why this position feels so good to me. I haven't figured it out yet. I need to do that position again soon so that I can analyze it. I'm a thinker too. I'm a thinker during sex. So if we're having sex and I can get through the entire act of sex without thinking about certain things, you are good. You are good. Your energy has rolled over me and has completely put me in a state of uninhibitions, whatever. I'm open. Because if I'm not thinking, that's a good thing. Because I'm very, very analytical. Y'all know I got notes. Hold on, put my glasses back on. And then with riding dick, I've never really actually had to. And that's not a like a gloating or anything like that. It's just, it just so happens that, one, I didn't start having sex till I was 24. I haven't had a whole lot of sex partners, but I've had longevity with my sex partners. And my sex partners, it wasn't something that was like a requirement to ride their dick. So now that I'm back into, because I spent a lot of years kind of out of the loop when it came to sexual partners and just dating in general, because I spent several years taking care of my mother before she passed away. So my life was kind of wrapped up into whatever it was that I was doing with her. So I wasn't dating, I wasn't kicking it with anybody or anything like that. And any sex partner or partners that I had in the past, they pretty much understood, and I had moved out of state, yada yada yada. And so now we're here. I'm back dating, having a good time. I currently have a sex partner that I have. Well, I have a couple that I really enjoy. And again, it's not even. It's just not something that I necessarily have to do with them. But I know it's coming. And so, in the meantime, in between time, ladies, just because you don't like it doesn't mean that you shouldn't practice and be prepared for it. Because you want to be, I feel like as women, we should be a pleaser. Not all the time, but I feel like in sex, you want to have a mutual relationship with your partner. So if he's constantly giving you what you need, then give him what he needs. And if he wants you to ride his dick, know how to ride his dick. So do some squats, ladies, so you can get them thighs together, get them quads and hamstrings together, get that ass together, okay? Do some squats, find some different ones to do, because I promise you it's gonna come in handy and you're gonna need it, okay? So figure it out. We can talk about it later. We can look up some squats. I mean, but there's tons of exercises out there for squats, but I'm telling you, I think that that's what you should do. You should practice, and practice your femininity. You know what I mean? Practice how to move your hips, because I'm telling you, there are women watching this right now who are like, that's not something that I need. But I promise y'all, there are women, there might be somebody sitting right next to you who's like, I need to learn how to do that. Learn, just practice. Don't be afraid to be at home and practice. Put on some sexy music, something that make you, get into it, and practice grinding your hips, rolling your hips, going up and down, because at some point you're going to need to be able to do it. So, might not be your favorite like me. I don't like riding dick, but I can and I will, especially for my partner, especially if I want to cater to him and I want him to be relaxed and just enjoy the experience. Because there's nothing wrong with doing that. I mean, I just did that the other night with my friend and it was great. So, sometimes it's just you want it to be about them. It doesn't have to always be about you. I mean, because don't get me wrong, I get mine, okay? So, that's episode 3, you guys. It's real short, quick, just talking about some sex positions. Like I said, I'll do another video on sex positions specifically, so we can kind of talk about them. I think people get caught up in the consistency of what's normal. So, missionary, riding a dick, cowgirl, hitting it from the back, just the normal ones. But there's so many others that you can try, sideways. It's just so many others that you can try. So what I'll do is I'm going to put together a video where we kind of discuss all of those different positions, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, thank you for watching episode 3 of CocoLove Talking Sex. Sex, peace, and harmony, y'all.